From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier. Good morning, volleyball fans. You're still watching our quick set brought to you by Kick and powered by Smart. Welcome back to the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. My name is Fiona Macani, your courtside reporter for today's Friday triple header, and we're still live here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum for very, very exciting matches in store for us today. Now, earlier we did see the UP Fighting Maroons defeat the Letran Lady Knights in 3 straight sets, and in just a few moments we have the matchup between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the San Sebastian Lady Stags. And of course, to end today's triple header, we have the NU Lady Bulldogs going up against the Lyceum Lady Pirates at 2 p.m. Now, don't forget to cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal, now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Supercard for even more perks and discounts. Whether you're courtside or couch side, enjoy the action with a Super League meal deal. Now, for those of you who aren't here at the venue today, you can always catch the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup matches live on Puso, Pilipinas at pusop.com on Facebook and YouTube. And you can also watch the games on the Shakey Super League Facebook page as well as on Smart Sports Facebook page. You can also catch TV broadcasts of the matches on Solar Sports on DDT Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 58, and Sky Cable Channel 70. Now back to our upcoming match at hand. We'll see if the Ateneo Blue Eagles will bounce back from defeat yesterday or if our Lady Stags will be getting their first win to end their tournament. Later on, don't forget to stay tuned only here at the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Once again, this has been your quick set brought to you by Kick and powered by Smart.
It's another exciting matchup as Ateneo's sensational rookie Ana Hermosura leads the Blue Eagles into battle against Kat Santos and the San Sebastian Lady Stags. Both teams are looking to bounce back. Ateneo coming off a tough 4-set loss yesterday, and meanwhile San Sebastian eager to get back in the win column. The Blue Eagles take on the Lady Stags. Good morning, everyone. I am Kayla Reyes, still with Jelena Lucenio and Fiona Bacani to take you through our second match of today's Triple Header Friday. Jelena, both teams, the Blue Eagles and the Lady Stags, wanting to bounce back from losses.
Well, of course, both teams have flashes of potential, but this game today is a battle between Ateneo's system and structure, while the fiery and spiritful game of the San Sebastian Lady Stags.
I'm sure we are in for an exciting matchup between both teams today. But let's now take a look at our updated group standings as our round number 1 nears the end.
Well, we have Pool A, NU and SBU still on top, as Pool B, FEU and Adamson on top, but they will be playing the games anymore. It will be judged through the quotient system, wherein FEU has 1.48 and Adamson has 1.39 in quotient. And in Pool C, we have UP on top and UST for second, and Pool D, we have CSB on top and Ateneo on second.
Let's now zone in Pool D for today's match. College of St. Benilde still undefeated there, 3-0 losses, and Ateneo with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. They're tied with University of Perpetual Help with 3 points. Let's now move on over and look back at the performance of Ateneo just yesterday in their 4-set loss to the College of St. Benilde, the NCAA defending champions. That was a 4-set loss, but very thrilling match. I'd say the last set even reached till 30 points, or we can see here 18-25, 25-13, 25-23, and 33-31.
Well, for Ateneo, their strength lies in balanced offense and floor coverage. As this team, they can strike from multiple options with the guidance of Isa Nesperos and, of course, the complementing act of Ana Francesca Hermosura. The Blue Eagles have shown poise in long rallies and a fast-paced transition game.
Well, despite that loss yesterday, our PusoP.com player in focus was super rookie Ana Francesca Hermosura with 19 points, all of those coming from her attacks.
Well, Ana Hermosura is quickly making her mark for Ateneo, and she's proving she can carry the scoring load even as a rookie. Her biggest strengths are her timing and confidence. She's not afraid to take those critical swings. If she gets her rhythm early in Ateneo's offense, becomes very difficult to contain.
Well, aside from rookie rookie Ana Hermosura. The veterans are also making contributions for Ateneo so far in the return here in our conference. We see Mitzi Pasia with 8 points versus Perpetual, 17 points versus CSB. And meanwhile, Isa Nisperos with 13 points versus Perpetual as well, and 14 points in yesterday's match versus CSB. But let's now take a look at the other side of the court, the San Sebastian Lady Stags in their last match versus CSB as well. They unfortunately lost in 3 straight sets to their familiar foes in the NCAA, 17-25, 20-25, and 18-25.
Well, for the San Sebastian Lady Stags, their edge is in serving and energy. They're a feisty team that loves to disrupt rhythm through aggressive service and fearless swings. Led by the likes of Kat Santos, the Lady Stags may be winless so far, but their ability to challenge taller teams show their fighting spirit.
Well, don't go away. Volleyball action will continue after a short break.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Presenting our officials for this match, first referee Larry Escorial. Second referee Antonio Espartero. Action continues here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. This is the Shakey Super League 2025 Preseason Unity Cup. It's match number 22 between the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles and their challengers across the net, the San Sebastian College Recoletos Lady Stags. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Let's start with our setter, number 5, Casey Cortez. Outside hitter, their team captain, at number 11, Zel Junshima. Opposite hitter, number 12, Gian Chuatico. Middle blocker, number 13, Robbie Cilia. Outside hitter number 14, Ana Hermosura. Middle blocker number 16, Donna De Leon. Starting libero at number 22, Stephanie De Chavez. Head coach of the Blue Eagles, Sergio Veloso. Now let's meet the starters of the San Sebastian College Recoletos Lady Stags. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 1, Kat Santos. Middle blocker, number 3, Sophie Ramos. Another middle blocker, number 7, Pia Ruiz. Setter under team captain at number 8, JM Balahadia. Opposite hitter, number 10, Klein Abraham. Outside hitter, number 12, Juna Gonzalez. Starting libero at number 15, Trisha Bulmones. Coaching the Lady Stags for this match, Clint Malazo.
Let's meet our starters. First for the Blue Eagles, we have Cortez De Leon, Celia, Tsunashima, Hermosura, Chuatico, and De Chavez. On the other side of the court for the Lady Stags, we have Balahadia, Ramos, Ruiz, Kat Santos, Juna Gonzalez, Kleiner Abraham, and Trisha Pulmones as their starting libero. The Lady Stags take on the Blue Eagles, both teams wanting to get back into that win column. Set 1 now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. And San Sebastian with a lead, or with a point rather.
Early aggressiveness shown by the Lady Stags, and we're seeing quite a different thing here in front of us with Celia and Gian in front together. Gian playing open.
Good pick up there by Ateneo. Attack by Chuatico. And that one is good for the Blue Eagles.
Good hit, but a little bit off the timing in the approach there by Chuatico. Good thing that the defense of San Sebastian wasn't quite ready in that transition.
Balahadia chooses the middle. Tsunashima was there. Hermosura. Gonzalez. Cortez chooses the opposite. And Chuatico with another point here.
Chuatico with a solid conversion on that high attack. You could see here that was a very up above the blocker's hand hit coming from Chuatico.
Rotation error on the side of the Lady Stags. Not the type of points you want to be giving your opponent.
Ateneo on a strong start here.
3 points, some overlapping or wrong rotation. The Lady Stags send that one over. Chuatico gets a check off the hands of the blockers.
Third point for Chuatico here early in this set. And that was a good call kasi akala ko din papasok yung block ni Ramos sa side ng Ateneo.
Balahadia chooses the opposite. That attack sails out by Juna May Gonzalez.
Error for the Lady Stags, keep on piling up and giving up 3 points for Ateneo.
Jelena, for the Lady Stags, who should Ateneo be watching out for, aside from Kat Santos?
Well, we have a lot of key players inside the court right now. But I think it's a collective effort kasi hindi mo din alam kung kanino ibabato. So they should really just man each and every single player.
Meanwhile, Ana Hermosura punches one in.
Ana Hermosura with that offensive and aggressive hit on the open. When Ana Hermosura plays inside the court, it doesn't really show that she's a rookie for Ateneo.
super rookie Ana Hermosura, a standout from
Bacolod Taitung High School. A lot of players actually inside from Bacolod. In the court right now, we have Catherine Shane Cortez and Gian Chuatico. Alongside Hermosura came from a program, an elite program in Bacolod City.
And right on cue, Hermosura chooses down the line.
Good target by Hermosura with an open block there by the Lady Stags. And it seems like the Stags are struggling right now to keep on par scores with Ateneo.
Another Bacolod Taitung standout, Donna May De Leon, in the court. Meanwhile, Kat Santos gets a point off a drop ball.
Good target by Kat Santos, seeing that no one was there to collect the ball for Ateneo since everybody was just focused on blocking and attacking.
Faulty reception for Ateneo. Free ball given up. Balahadya to the middle. Cortez puts it away. Lucky shot here for Ateneo.
Smart move by Cortez, pushing the ball towards the end of the court of the Lady Stags, causing a confusion in the reception.
That brings us to our first technical timeout. Score is 8-3.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
You are still watching the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Now, Ateneo may be missing a few key players today in Zay Pasha, Tax Fujimoto, and Fiona Arroyo, but the heart of the team is still here. The team has more upcoming games this weekend, so the coaching staff decided to prioritize rest for Zay. It's also a chance for others to step up, sabi nga niya. Now, but despite not playing, Zay showed up in the stands today. While they just had midterms, fatigue from the games, she said she needed to be here. They need to feel like we're behind them, sabi nga niya. Yesterday's loss to CSP stung, but she knows they've already come such a long way. Heading into this match, she told the team to just enjoy. This is your moment, so show them all what you've been working for. Now, even off the court, we can definitely still see Zay's leadership and how it shines. Back to you, Kayla and Jelena.
Thank you, Fiona. Zay Pasha sitting out today's match. Of course, Ateneo still doing a great job here. They have a 4-point lead early on in this first set.
Net touch there by Hermosura. And you know, it goes to show that it's not really easy being a student athlete, Kayla, after that tiring midterms week for the ladies in blue. They have to push through here with our tournament and give their all.
Well, Zay Pasha, one of the veterans for Ateneo, also contributed big time yesterday with 17 points, as we mentioned earlier. So, yes, it would be a big loss for Ateneo today, but it's a good opportunity as well for her teammates to step up in her absence.
Yes, since Ateneo is a fairly young team composed of a lot of rookies, so they really need to build that character that embodies the Atenean culture.
Almost an ace for Hermosura. Cortez to the open. Kat Santos goes off the hands of the blockers.
Explosive spike by Kat Santos. And that's what we've been looking for here on the side of the Lady Stags. Now that the rotation is at their advantage, having Kat Santos in front, they might as well maximize her presence in this rotation.
That serve goes out.
Good read by the Lady Eagles on that service error.
Ateneo with a 4-point lead here in the first set. De Leon with a serve. Palahadya sets up Gonzalez. There was a net touch. Point for Ateneo.
Net touch by the Lady Stags. Errors still piling up for them. And Ateneo is actually having a better performance here compared to yesterday's game. And I hope that they continue this energy.
And Gonzalez gets a point. Tough angle as well.
Good angle by Gonzalez, seeing that Tsunishima wasn't ready to defend that ball.
Good pass there for Ateneo. And Giselle Tsunashima converts.
Good target by Giselle Tsunishima.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now.
You could actually see that there was a gap from the blocker and the antenna on that transition.
Balahadya to the middle. Chuatica gives up a free ball. Gonzalez will try. Good defense by Ateneo. Good defense as well by the Lady Stags. Abraham sends out one over. Celia from the middle. Ball still in play here. Long rally. Kat Santos from the back. Tsunashima tries. Longest rally of the match. And Chuatico finally puts that one away.
Chuatico with that good angle and target, seeing that no one was actually there to get that ball for the Lady Stags. And she's doing quite a fairly good job being an opposite spiker, when originally she's been a middle blocker, also a decorated middle blocker all throughout her high school career.
Good defense so far for Ateneo's libero. That's De Chavez. But the Lady Stags get that point.
That set was a little bit low for Chuatico. It's a good idea that Ateneo placed her in an opposite position, since then Ateneo has been known for big blockers in the right side, right pin of the net.
Meanwhile, a service ace coming from the playmaker. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Chuatico sends that one over. Gonzalez through the blockers.
Good attack by Gonzalez, seeing that Tsunishima's blocking was a little bit loose. You could see here, hindi masyadong firm yung paghahawak niya sa bola on that block.
Cortez sets up Chuatico. Abraham will try. And a point for Kleiner Abraham.
Good attack by Abraham, causing the playmaker of Ateneo to shift around.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Cortez to Tsunashima. Abraham. Good net presence there by Ateneo.
Good and aggressive defense at the net by Chuatico and Celia. If you're the Lady Stags, you don't want to give out a lot of misreception that's near the net. because the blockers of Ateneo are tall.
Good angle there. But Hermosura scores a point and goes cross court.
Quick response from Ana Hermosura. And that very quick transition from a fast reception to a good shoot play.
So far, Ateneo out-attacking the Lady Stags, but the Lady Stags making sure na nakakapuntos din sila. That time, care of Kleiner Abraham once again.
Outsmarting her blockers, Abraham. Oh, very convenient that she's a lefty on that set kasi medyo dikit na sa antena yung set ng setter.
Hermosura again. That brings us to our second technical timeout. Take a look first at this replay. Ana Hermosura, the super rookie, continuing to be a force here.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back from that second technical timeout, Ateneo still with the lead, 16-12. Jelena, so far, what is Ateneo doing right?
Ateneo is definitely giving the right person that attacking percentage, which is Gian Chuatico and Ana Hermosura, capitalizing, you know, that intensity in playing while the Lady Stags are doing a good job in defense. Hindi nila hinahayaan na basta-basta lang malalaglag yung bola sa side nila.
Meanwhile, Ateneo gets another point. Meanwhile, for the side as well of the Lady Stags, we have contributions coming from Abraham and Gonzalez as well as Kat Santos.
But we haven't heard much of Kat Santos, and most of the points of the Lady Stags have come from errors of Ateneo as well.
So Kat Santos, their usual gunner, really having to step up some more, especially when they are going against Ateneo. Have a lot of offensive players.
And Cortez here is mixing things up, setting a lot of options. Coursing from middle to opposite to open.
And Hermosura gets another point off the hands of the blockers.
Aggressive attack by Hermosura. You can see in that approach, it's very powerful, the hit that comes after.
Faulty reception for San Sebastian. Cortez to De Leon, and quick attack for Donna May De Leon.
And that's what De Leon has been looking for.
This pool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Wala tayong receipt eh. Paano tayo makakapalo ng maayos? Dikit na naman yung mga set. Paulit-ulit. Ikaw, ba't iniiwan mo yung gitna? Oo nga, sa'yo nga. Ito nga kausap. At ito sa inyo, pag maganda yung receipt, saan malamang bigay dito sa quicker? Ha?
Ito na! Ganun mo laban tayo!
Pero,
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Well, Sebastian really needs to improve their reception here. Kasi yun nga, one of the things, or one of the reasons why they can't do a good playmaking is that wala silang solid na or stable na reception.
Balahadia to Kat Santos. Good move to go for that drop. Jelena, that space or that hole in the defense of Ateneo was just clearly
Yung
so
bola
big.
na yun, it was supposed to be taken by Chuatico. But then, naunahan pa siya ni Hermosura. I think she's still getting used to the fact that she's an opposite hitter now.
Cortez De Leon. Gonzalez from the opposite. Hermosura adjusts. And Ateneo gets a point.
Set was a little bit close to the net. Medyo kinabahan ako doon. You don't want to be causing any injuries here.
Some reinforcements. Veteran Marasigan. And Guilero coming in for Abraham and Balahadia. Hermosura on deck to serve. Although service error.
Error by Hermosura. And let's see what the reinforcements here on the side of the Lady Stags will bring them. You know that in their previous game, the San Sebastian, alongside Kat Santos, it was Marasigan who also did some of the work for the Lady Stags.
Tsunashima uses those hands up top.
Good angle by Tsunishima, targeting secured check ball, getting a point for Ateneo. Now just 4 points away from winning this set. We're looking for more refinement on the action of Ateneo and more aggressiveness on the offense of the Lady Stags.
Gonzalez. Tsunashima will try, and back-to-back points for Giselle Tsunashima.
Good target by Giselle Tsunashima, aiming for the hand that was almost outside of the court actually.
Effort naman tayo. Sinekball na nga ng blocker eh. Hindi man lang kayo humabol. Ganun naman yung block mo. Ba't di mo itaas yung kamay mo? Nandito na naman sa likod. Naipalo na yung bola. Nakapasok na yung bola bago mo mahipo eh. Bago tumawid ng net, dapat mahipo mo na. Nakalagpas na yung bola bago mo mahipo eh. Paano nasa likod yung kamay mo?
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
A couple of instructions coming from coach, a better blocking technique or an improvement in the blocking technique that they practiced, and more effort talaga yung nahanap dito. Kasi nga, the ball is already checked by the blockers, but then there's no follow-up on the end of the reception.
Score is 22-16 in favor of Ateneo. Sofia Ruiz on deck to serve, although commits a service error.
Service error for San Sebastian. Costly service error.
Coach Kent Malazzo clearly frustrated.
Ateneo is doing a fairly good job, but coach is also frustrated here on their end.
Tsunashima sends that one over. Dionisio. Free ball here for the Lady Stags. Set up to the open side. And Gonzalez gets a point.
Cortez wasn't able to chase after that ball. And that was good attack coming from Gonzalez.
Cortez chooses Celia. And soft touch works.
Medyo alanganin pa si Celia sa set. And you could see from her face that wasn't really her intention. Either ways, it's still a point for Ateneo.
Point is a point. Ateneo now at set point. Another service error committed.
Let's see how many set points the Lady Stags will hold off here.
They'll have to play perfect volleyball. Good receive. Santos saves a set point.
Chuatigo's block was a little bit loose, giving chance for Kat Santos to angle her way through that check ball.
And Kat Santos has been known for her heavy hands.
Yes.
Through the years, through the conferences, we have seen that. Celia seals the deal here in the first set.
Finally,
for the girls in blue and white.
finally getting that set that she wants and powering through that middle block one-on-one, head-on, and getting the point to seal the set for Ateneo.
Blue Eagles take set number 1 versus the Lady Stags. Our score is 25-19 in favor of Ateneo.
Each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Unli projects, plans, play
Game!
with Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with a Super League meal deal now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. Set number 1, Ateneo taking that one from the Lady Stags. We have contributions from Chuatico and of course Super Rookie and Player of the Game, Ana Hermosura. Credits as well to their playmaker, Kat Cortez, for really orchestrating the offense of the girls in blue and white. Meanwhile, for the side of San Sebastian,
San Sebastian showed steady defense in their patterns at the back, but they lack a little bit of aggressiveness in offense kasi si Kat Santos lang gumagawa masyado dito. And 17 attack points came from Ateneo, 12 from San Sebastian, 1 block from Ateneo, 1 ace from San Sebastian, and the errors hindi naman magkakalayo ito with 7 for San Sebastian and 6 for Ateneo.
set number 2. Different players because of our all-to-play rule. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Interesting set of lineups here coming from both squads. Deposoy gets a point.
Ateneo with an error, the check ball on the hands of Njiga.
The Pusoy, one of the veterans already for the Lady Stags. Although serve goes out for Guilero, the setter.
Error by the Lady Stags. And we've seen a couple of errors in the first set which hindered them from getting close to the score of Ateneo and not having the momentum on their side.
The Pusoy from the opposite. Njiga sends that one over. Drop ball by the Lady Stags. Jenna Hora does the same, but this time Ateneo is successful.
Smart move by Hora, dropping that ball in. Actually, akala ko papaluin niya eh, but she wasn't already in the right position to hit that ball hard.
Nisperos gets a service ace.
Good target by Isa Nisperos. Could see here from her approach, that was a powerful serve.
Garcia, last minute, going for that ball. Guilero chooses Marasigan. Hora from the open side. Back row attack is good for Garcia.
Garcia seeing that gap in the block.
Ateneo with a 1-point lead. Our official score is 3-2. And Marasigan converts.
Good target by Marasigan. That area there of Ateneo has been a little bit weak, or is a weak in general. Kasi kanina pa dyan tumatama yung bola ng Lady Stags and wala pa silang nagagawang intervention.
Jump serve. Good receive. Not over as called by our referees.
Set was too low for Selga.
Baltazar adjusts, but Jenna Hora commits an attack error.
Errors piling up for Ateneo here in second set. They need a spark to start on their end dito kasi medyo walang gana yung second set ng Ateneo.
So far, San Sebastian with the 2-point lead. Although De Posoy throws that one away.
Error on the service, second error by San Sebastian in the service line.
Rosal Selga, middle blocker for Ateneo. Again, errors piling up for Ateneo.
Ateneo really needs to change their energy here on the second set.
Better passing from Ateneo. Hora sends that one over. And a point for the Lady Stags.
Chavez wasn't able to clearly get that ball.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. That was care of Garcia. Better pass. Attack from the middle. That one goes out.
Errors piling up still for Ateneo. Having a hard time bouncing back here in the second set.
First technical timeout score is 8-4.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Only projects, plans, play, games! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
The Shakey Super Fans of the Game is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Our volleyball fans in attendance here at the Rizal Memorial for match number 2. Today's triple header Friday for the last day of our first round. Booking a seat to the second round, we already have UP, UST, FEU, and Adamson waiting. All UAAP teams. We'll get to know the remaining contenders in our next match and in this match as well. Rally ongoing. Baltazar chooses Hora, gives up a free ball. And Garcia finds the end line.
That hit was too long for Ateneo to run after.
That play was brought to you by Kick. Powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now.
Good target by the Lady Stags on that hit.
Baltazar to Hora. And Jenna Hora finally gets going.
After a series of unfortunate errors for the side of Ateneo, we finally get a clean hit from Hora.
Josel and Jigha on deck to serve. That one sails out.
Ateneo really should capitalize on the service area since they're down by 5, and a lot of errors have been piling up coming from their attacks as well.
Nesperos high set to Hora, and Jenna Hora punches that one through.
Aggressive break ball attack by Jenna Hora. Good set by Isa Nesperos.
That was a difficult set to adjust to.
Nakatalikod pa siya, and good thing that Hora was ready for that attack.
Good serve. And attack from the middle is good for Christine Joy Junicio.
Good attack by Junicio, capitalizing on the miscommunication of the blockers in the middle by Ateneo.
Junicio was the second best middle blocker in the recent NCAA for the Lady Stags. For San Sebastian, they were 7th place in the NCAA. Meanwhile, for Ateneo, they were 7th place in the UAAP.
Ateneo still struggling here with the reception.
Baltazar to Nesperos. And Isa Nesperos converts.
Isa Nesperos with that aggressive approach and powerful attack. That's what Ateneo needs right now.
Nesperos now in the front. Let's see if she can serve as the spark plug for the girls in blue and white. Parasigan from the back, missed contact.
Sails outside and gives a chance to Ateneo here. who inches closer to the score of the Lady Stags, just down by 4.
Deposoy, too far from the net. Attack error.
But you could see that she had good intentions with that one. Medyo kumapos lang yung tama niya sa bola.
And Giga was there. Nesperos. Nobody home for the Lady Stags.
Good angle by Nesperos, seeing that no one was there for the Lady Stags.
Coach Clint Malazzo calls for time. Let's listen in.
Sweeper yun. Sweeper yun eh. Tapos kukunin niya yung bola na cross-court. Wala man lang gumalaw sa inyo. Uy, tinatarget ka na kanina pa ano. Diba? Adjust ka. Yung dalawa ni Tina. Tinatarget na kayo eh. Apat na sunod-sunod yan oh.
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
A lot of adjustments need to be made here by the Lady Stags and the Ateneo Blue Eagles. On the side of the Lady Stags, the defense on the corner of the libero has been a problem since kanina pa, Kayla, and the sweepers don't show the effort to get that ball.
This overpass by the Lady Stags, but Isa Nesperos with the net presence there. Deposoy. Tough set. Violation called on the Lady Stags. Double contact.
Gilero with a double contact on that one. Kala niya siguro she got the ball from a block, but then it was actually an over ball by the setter of Ateneo.
Too strong of a serve for Gulapa.
Gulapa already far way too long in the service area. Siguro napagod na kakaserve.
That was a long rotation for Ateneo. Only down now by 1 point. They did a good job catching up in that rotation. Check ball for Selga. For Nesperos, rather.
Good showing still here by Isa Nesperos. And she's actually that spark plug that Ateneo needs in the second set. And after her performance with a couple of attacks, it really changed the demeanor that Ateneo has. And now they're much more livelier.
Momentum now on the side of Ateneo after that service ace coming from the playmaker, Francine Baltazar. Guerrero chooses Deposoy. Baltazar to Nesperos, far set. Baltazar to Njigha. And Njigha gets a point.
Good and aggressive attack by Njigha there on the right pin of Ateneo.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Playmaker now, Baltazar utilizing all of her attackers.
Another service ace for Baltazar.
Second consecutive ace of Baltazar, setting the good tone for Ateneo.
Good contribution on the service deck coming from Francine Baltazar. 16-13 here in the second technical timeout.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Unli projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back from that second technical timeout, 16-13. This time Ateneo with the lead. Ang laki din ng hinabol nila, Jelena, from that first technical timeout up to the second.
Better showing of game here by Ateneo and a much more stable defense on their side.
And we have to give credit to Isa Nesperos. Actually, she served as a spark plug, the spark plug that we were looking for as well on the side of Ateneo.
Ateneo has been having this problem in their blockings with the tandem of Ejiga and Selga, while San Sebastian is taking it to their advantage na malayo palagi itong dalawang blockers sa net.
Good passing from Hora. The Chavez sets up Enjigha in the open, and Chusel converts.
Good attack by Enjigha on the left pin of the court. And you could see talaga yung aggressiveness niya na gusto niya patayin yung bola. I think that was her second point here in our second set.
Although serve goes out.
Isa Nesperos with a service error. Ateneo still up by 2, coming from a very long run and chasing the score of the Lady Stags.
Hora will attack. Good defense by the Lady Stags. The Chavez sets up Hora again. This time gets a check.
Good check ball by Hora. Timely needed by Ateneo to cut short that momentum run by the Lady Stags.
Free ball for Ateneo. Baltazar chooses Enjigha. And Enjigha with another point. Goes cross-court this time.
Good ball distribution coming from Baltazar, causing confusion on the side of the Lady Stags in their defense.
Kayo mamili ng set. Paluin nyo na lang paluin. Ibibigay nyo ng chance ball. Ito may bumabalik sa atin. Ha? Maganda naman yung set dito. Bakit ita-drop ball, itatapikin mo lang. Butas yung straight ball. Pinapalitan ko nga si Tina dahil
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Well, Kayla, there's no perfect set, and time on time, you really need to adjust for you to be able to get that point for your team. Kasi kapag pipili ka lang at pipili ng set, no set would suffice you to get that perfect attack.
Service ace coming from Gulapa. Sorry, that was Rosal Selga.
Finally contributing here on our second set is Selga, trying to make shift of her presence in the court kahit di siya gumawa masyado sa net.
Free ball again from the Lady Stags. And Enjigha slips as she approaches to that set.
Checking the floor. Good thing no one got injured in that transition. We always remind our players to be careful, and pag nadulas na, wag na ituloy.
Lumibao with the serve. Those are the points that that Ateneo really has to minimize.
Error by Ateneo, giving chance here for the Lady Stags to inch closer to their scores.
Short serve by Lumibaw. And Jigha. Again, tough angle.
Good target on that opposite side of the court.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Based on the set, there wasn't actually much to be done. Akala ko papaluin niya ng derecho, but then there was a sudden change in the target area at the very last minute.
So Tsunashima and Cortez checking back in the ball game. Coach Serio hoping to close out this set as well. Abraham from the opposite. Ball slipping through the hands of Cortez. Garcia. Tsunashima finishes.
Powerful hit by Tsunashima right in the middle of the court of the Lady Stags. Not giving a chance for the Lady Stags to actually step and take that ball into their hands.
22-17 is our score in favor of Ateneo. Abraham, good pickup. Tsunashima will attack. Garcia tries and gets a point.
Aggressive hit by Garcia. Just in time. Challenge that momentum of Ateneo. Gulapa was a little bit far from the net to take that ball.
Drop ball by Ateneo. Deposoy from the back. Tsunashima. Garcia this time, good coverage. Cortez chooses Hora. Ball still in play here. Great rally so far. And Gulapa delivers.
Aggressive hit by Gulapa to end that exciting rally.
This pool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Great effort though coming from the Lady Stags. Just trying to receive the ball, not allowing it to drop onto the floor as much as they can.
Good serve by Hora. Abraham from the opposite. Good intention by Tsunashima to go for that dump shot, although miscalculating the net.
She was a little bit far from the net, pero tinulak niya. Though we could see that she wanted to place it on the back of the blockers.
Service ace though, coming from Garcia.
Good target by Garcia. Now that we've seen that Tsunashima has been one of the percentage spikers in this set, tama nga naman na doon niya idadalin yung bola.
Garcia has also stepped up for the Lady Stags in this second set, although she commits a service error that puts Ateneo at set point.
It's good to see that the Lady Stags are building up on their second six here without the presence of Marsigan and Kat Santos inside the court.
Underhand set to Deposoy. Nisperos finishes things off here in the second set for Ateneo.
Powerful hit coming from explosive approach by Isa Nisperos to end that set, coming from that very long run that they were behind from the Lady Stags.
The Blue Eagles takes the second set 25-19 and 25-20.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn. fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's creamy spinach pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with a Super League meal deal now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with a Super League meal deal. Set number 2, quite a slow start for Ateneo. When we hit that first technical timeout, San Sebastian had the lead. But as we hit that 16th point mark, Ateneo regained that lead 16-13. And of course, Isan Esperos was the spark plug that Ateneo was looking for.
A lead that's as much as 5 points by the Lady Stags, but Ateneo converting that momentum and taking things into their control, led by Isan Esperos, and of course with team efforts such as Jean Hora and Susel and Giga. In the later on set, we have here 14 attack points by Ateneo, 7 by the Lady Stags, 1 block by Ateneo, none by the Lady Stags, 4 aces by Ateneo, and 2 aces by the Lady Stags. And we have here a big difference in terms of errors, Ateneo having 11 and 6 by the Lady Stags.
But as we saw the attack points as well, Ateneo with double the attack points that San Sebastian was able to produce in that second set. For the third set now, Kat Santos back in. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Let's now hear from Fiona Bacani in the sidelines.
As the San Sebastian Lady Knights step onto the court for their final game in the Shakey Super League, emotions run high, especially for Kat Santos. Now for Kat, volleyball wasn't the first dream. Taekwondo was. But in elementary, her friends encouraged her to try out, and she fell in love with a game that would change her life. From Bulacan to Manila, she moved alone in 2022, sacrificing time with family for a shot at something greater. Now with her teammates, she carries not just her own dreams, but the hopes of every senior playing their last game. Walang bata-bata sa loob ng court, the seniors would say. Lahat pantay-pantay, lahat kailangan mag-lead. For Kat, volleyball became more than a sport. It's a way of life. Win or lose, she hopes to leave a legacy, to keep giving a good fight for San Sebastian and show that all the sacrifice was worth it. Now back to you, Kayla and Jelena.
Kat Santos playing her last game as a senior here in the Shakey Super League. Oh, for sure we're gonna miss seeing Kat Santos.
Because if you hear the word or hear the school San Sebastian, it would always be the first name to pop up. It would be Kat Santos. And I think she lived up to that dream of her being a person of legacy or leaving a legacy in San Sebastian, since a lot of her teammates look up to her as an inspiration and of course as a motivation.
And her story as well, very inspiring, moving alone at a young age to chase after her volleyball dreams.
And most of the players here in our tournament have, took that life-changing move to go out of their comfort zones of home and venture into a much more mature world of volleyball here in Manila.
And right on cue, Kat Santos delivering from the left wing.
I think Coach Serio here is trying to mix things up for the side of Ateneo, exposing their younger players and fresher players.
Veterans not on the court. Well, we have Hermosura, a rookie. Over dig rather. Abraham, drop shot. Baltazar chooses Hermosura, and she delivers.
Powerful attack by Hermosura. Just in time to cut the bleeding for Ateneo.
Score is now 4-1. Good start for the Lady Stags. Balahadia to Abraham. Hora sets up Hermosura, goes for that drop. Kat Santos does the same. And Jigha gives up a free ball. Kat Santos with the drop. Kat Santos is successful.
Miscommunication on the side of Ateneo.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
Now, Gian Chuatico will step in for Giselle and Jiga. Coach Serio looking for more reinforcement here in our third set as they are down by 4.
Although a service error committed by Kat Santos.
Now, San Sebastian wants to take care of their lead for them to be able to secure this set.
Balahadia to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez using the hands of the blockers.
Miscommunication from Baltasar and Hermosura on that reception. Pero kay Hermosura na talaga yon since it was already a check ball by the blockers.
Actually, Gonzalez also a silent contributor here for San Sebastian alongside Kat Santos. Has a couple of points under her belt. We saw in the first set. So far, things looking good on the side of the Lady Stags. Take a look at this replay.
Good roll shot coming from the Lady Stags, causing confusion on the defense of Hermosura and De Chavez.
Nesperos checks back in.
Service error by Ramos. Ateneo still down by 4. A lot of improvements they need to do here. Go back to basics since a lot of errors talaga yung contribute nila dito sa laro na to, giving 3 points to San Sebastian.
Much needed service ace though from the side of Ateneo. That was care of Selga.
Service ace by Selga, choosing a right target.
At the receive for San Sebastian, single block by Gulapa. Baltazar chooses Nesperos, and Isa Nesperos punching that one through.
Aggressive attack by Isa Nesperos. Seemed that the blockers of San Sebastian were late and were far from the net.
Balahadia out of system play. Nesperos again. Abraham goes down the line. Nesperos will try once more. Baltazar chooses Chuatico. And Chuatico gets that check.
Powerful attack by Chuatico, bringing out the big guns that we've seen in the first set. And this decision by Coach is a right one, bringing out Chuatico since they were struggling with attacks. Kasi basa na yung open ng Ateneo.
Although Selga commits a service error, that brings us to our first technical timeout. 8-6 is our score. The Stags with a lead.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Back from the first technical timeout, San Sebastian with a 2-point lead. Again, a slow start for Ateneo here in the third set. But Isan Esperos continues to be that spark plug when needed on the side of Ateneo.
Isan Esperos doing a good job leading the team as one of the veterans for Ateneo. You could see that she really guides the younger players in her team kung ano yung gagawin sunod. And if ever there would be an error on their part, she would correct it.
Gonzalez will try. But the libero, that was Silos, was not in place.
Silos was far from that ball, but good target by Gonzalez, seeing na late pumasok.
Service ace here for San Sebastian. That was care of number 12, Juna May Gonzalez, contributing in terms of her offense in the front line and this time on the service deck as well.
She's one of those players na they show up every time you need them, and she's been contributing well for the Lady Stags.
Santos. Ball still alive. Good save by Ateneo. Although they're unable to bring that ball across, Kat Santos scores a point.
San Sebastian still leading here by 4. And Ateneo needs good reception to counter the momentum of San Sebastian.
Baltazar to the middle. Gonzalez from the pipe. Nesperos will attack. And the same form, same outcome for Isa Nesperos. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
It's good to see that Isa Nesperos is still committing to that much offense or aggressiveness every time she hits the ball.
Balahadia to Santos. Off-speed attack. Kat Santos takes care of business at the front.
Regalo immediately followed up by Kat Santos. It actually came from her roll shot, which was received by Hermosura.
Of course, Kat Santos won't let that opportunity slip away. Baltazar to Hermosura. Hermosura goes through the block.
Powerful attack by Hermosura, complementing the veteran Isa Nesperos with her skills. So pag nasa likod si Nesperos, si Hermosura naman ang gagawa sa harap.
So far, Hermosura with 8 points. Top scorer for Ateneo so far.
Medyo nagmadali doon sa service line si Gulapa. send Balahadia to the service area of San Sebastian.
Hermosura again. Santos delivers.
Good attack and very aggressive approach by Kat Santos.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now.
The block of Ateneo was late in that transition.
Hermosura. Underhand set, free ball for San Sebastian. Kat Santos, too much angle this time.
Good target pero nasobrahan lang. And she saw that the line was a very good choice and good option for her. So wala masyadong nagbabantay sa area na yon.
Attack from the middle. There was a check on the hands of Silos.
Loose hands by Silos. Now, the Lady Stags are up by 5.
Score is 15-10. San Sebastian with a 5-point lead. Selga from the middle. What a hit from Abraham, but good defense by Ateneo. No coverage on the side of the girls in blue and white.
Good target, but good defense by the Lady Stags. No one was there to follow up for the side of Ateneo.
That brings us to our second technical timeout. San Sebastian with a 6-point lead.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Unli projects, plans, play, game. With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
This fun family pizza of the day is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun family and pizza at Shakey's.
Really nice to see the spectators here enjoying the match between Ateneo and San Sebastian.
Best set performance so far here in our second game of the day for San Sebastian with a 6-point lead. This is the biggest lead they've had all throughout this match. Kat Santos playing her final game here in the Shakey Super League. Make that a 7-point lead after Gonzalez scores a point.
No block from Ateneo and a lot of confusion on the side of the Blue Eagles.
7-point deficit. Baltazar to Chuatico. Ball still alive. No calls by the referees. Hermosura to attack. And she gets a check.
Hermosura with that almost impossible angle. You could see that set came from sa likod. But then she had to do something about it to stop the bleeding for Ateneo.
Service ace for Hermosura. That one falls on the line.
Good target by Hermosura, bringing it in the middle of the defense.
Let's see if Ateneo can go on a scoring run or if San Sebastian can close this set out.
Error for the side of Ateneo. Costly error. Still down by 5.
Baltazar to the middle. Good defense by San Sebastian. And drop ball works for Gonzalez.
Easy drop ball point. And Ateneo now is struggling to bounce back after a couple of mishaps on their side. Nagkakalabuan na in terms of defense sa side ng Ateneo. And we could see that Termosura is quite frustrated by what is happening.
Baltazar, that reception was close to the net and Baltazar was unable to adjust. Kat Cortez, starting setter, checking back in for Francine Baltazar.
Good showing by Francine Baltazar, but now we're seeing Catherine Cortez inside the court. Let's see what change she will bring for Ateneo. And
7-point lead here for the Lady Stags. Let's see if they can close out.
And this time around, it's a good showing for San Sebastian, minimizing their errors and of course, taking into advantage of the errors that Ateneo has been committing. Sayang din free points din yun Yung sanang tinrabaho ng kalaban nyo, binigay nyo ng libre.
Over receive again. Ateneo struggling with the reception.
Reception seems to be the problem here, and good target by Ramos. Nag-agawan dun sa depensa si De Chavez, or reception rather, si De Chavez and si Nisperos.
This time, number 3, Ramos throws that serve away. 7-point lead still for the Lady Stags. Balahadia chooses Gonzalez, and Gonzalez goes off the block.
Kulapa with not so strong blocking in front, and she was actually late for that block execution, giving a chance for the Lady Stags to score.
Rob Celia checking back in for Gulapa. Another service ace. Ateneo struggling with that reception.
Ateneo still down by 8 here, and San Sebastian is just enjoying the moment that they're up against a UAAP team that they don't usually go against, but they're doing a good job.
Definitely San Sebastian coming alive here in the third set. What a tough angle there, tough set. Chuatico from the opposite. Gonzalez goes for a drop. Kat Santos. That attack was not over.
Clearly see that the ball of Kat Santos only hit the tape of the net, upper tape of the net, and not the hands of Celia and Chuatico.
Balahadia to the middle. No touch.
Looking for a check ball. Now, Chuatico has the pressure of acing those services and even capitalizing on their service.
Balahadia to Gonzalez. Tough angle for Gonzalez. Nisperos with a drop. That goes wide. Point for Ateneo.
Error by Gonzalez. Still, Chuatico on the service area.
And Gonzalez breaks down those walls.
Celia with a loose block on the net. As you can see here in the replay, she was actually far from the net with that transition, causing the ball to drop on their floor.
Lady Stags now at set point. Celia from the middle saves a set point.
Now, Ateneo here has to hang tighter because the Lady Stags are just a point away from getting this set. And the pressure now is on Isan Esperos for her service to be in.
Definitely a slow start again for Ateneo in this set. Which is why I believe the Lady Stags were able to really gain that lead. Kat Santos brings that one over. Hermosura blocked at the net.
Good showing of net defense by the Lady Stags. And probably I might say late reinforcement on the side of Ateneo, bringing out their big guns too late into the set, causing that shaken momentum on their side.
Lady Stags takes set number 3, 25-17.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's creamy spinach pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Unli projects, plans, play, game. With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal. Now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school, whether you're courtside or couch side. Enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. Now, for the third set, a lot of transitions have occurred, with Ateneo having a slow start but not having to bounce back all throughout the game, while San Sebastian was just enjoying their momentum all throughout with the powerhouse of Kat Santos and Garcia. On the other side of the net, Ateneo was struggling with a lot of reception malfunctions and a lot of missed gameplay, leading us to a game of 25-17, 2-1. And for the statistics, we have 8 attacks on Ateneo, 16 on San Sebastian, 2 blocks on the Lady Stags, 2 aces each, and errors by Ateneo was 5, while San Sebastian, on the other hand, had 7. So as we can see here in the stats, that a lot of errors were contributed by San Sebastian, but also a lot of errors hindered Ateneo to move forward and gain their momentum. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family pizza at Shakey's. Statement attack coming from the Lady Eagles to set the tone right here in the fourth set, having Nisperos, one of the go-to people on our last sets, to cover up for that attack. Now we have here Kat Santos with a drop shot. Set to Chuatico.
Balahadia almost gets that point. Kat Santos again. Cortez chooses Selga. And Selga with a point.
Ramos had a double touch error on that transition. She got too excited with that play.
Good start for Ateneo. This time, Ramos from the middle.
Aggressive attack by Ramos. We haven't heard much from her since the first set. And I think it's most likely the time for her to show.
Actually, so far, Gonzalez with 11 points, Santos chipping in 9, and Garcia with 6. On the side of Ateneo, leading scorer Hermosura still with 10, as well as Isa Nisperos with 10 as well. And Chuatico adding in 6. The Lady Stags saying
there was no floor touch, as we can see here in the replay.
Tough call.
Yeah. It did actually bounce off the hand of the defense of the Lady Stags. So we were talking about the points, Kayla. I think it was a good call for Coach Serio to convert Gian Chuatico from the middle to contribute to the opposite side.
They also have Selga, and as well as we saw Golapa earlier in De Leon. So a full lineup for the middle blockers of Ateneo. Chuatico would definitely be a good addition as a wing spiker.
Yes, and in that transition, Hermosura has become a familiar foe for the San Sebastian, reading her next move.
Kat Santos with an ace.
Good service by Kat Santos. She really wants to end her tournament stint here in her last SSL with a legacy.
Better receive for Ateneo. Pack goes out. Note, there was a check at the net.
Check ball will be called against the Lady Stags on that one.
Yes, so point for Ateneo. Balahadia to the open side. Hermosura going cross court.
Faster and much more refined set for Hermosura.
Balahadia to Ramos in the middle. And Ramos so far chipping in a few markers of her own here for San Sebastian.
Timely activation of Ramos here.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now. Cortez to De Leon. And De Leon, we've been seeing that same play, Janine,
Yeah.
and so far conversion has been high in terms of the chemistry between Cortez and De Leon.
Well, both players have been familiar, or should I say even too familiar with each other, playing since high school and bringing their talents here in Manila.
But a lucky break there for Kat Santos. Her attack rolling over the net.
Lucky shot by Kat Santos. A little bit of the help of the net. And this fourth set has become much more interesting kasi the energy of both teams are almost the same now compared to the previous sets that we had. It was either San Sebastian who had the highs while Ateneo had the lows, or Ateneo had the highs and San Sebastian had the lows. This time around, it's a bit more balanced.
At this point, it's really hard to say who is going to take this game. Of course, Kat Santos wanting to end her playing years with a win. But of course, Ateneo also wanting to get back on the win column. Free ball here for the Lady Stags. Attack does not go over for Gonzalez.
Errors committed by San Sebastian, giving the momentum to Ateneo.
First technical timeout score is 8-5 in favor of Ateneo.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Back from that first technical timeout, score is 8-5 in favor of the Blue Eagles. So far, the Lady Stags playing a great game and coming alive in that third set. Kat Santos with a dump shot, getting a point. Let's now hear from Fiona Bacani.
In the heart of Ateneo's rising volleyball squad is a determined rookie in Ana Hermosura. For Ana, wearing the blue and white isn't just a uniform. It's the dream she's held on to since she was a young girl in Iloilo. From leaving home at 11 to chase opportunities to pushing herself not for awards, but simply to earn a place in Ateneo, Ana's journey is powered by quiet grit and deep faith. Grateful for every chance coach gives her to train alongside veterans, Ana doesn't shy away from the challenge. Instead, she embraces it. Sabi niya, kahit rookie ako, gusto kong patunayan na kaya kong mag-contribute, kaya kong tumulong sa seniors at kaya kong makipagsabayan sa kanila. Every game, every set is a reminder to her that she's not dreaming anymore. She's home and she's ready. Back to you, Kayla and Jelena.
Thank you, Fiona. So far, so good for Ana Hermosura, our Puso P player of the game, or top scorer rather, in their previous matchup versus CSB. And in this match, she is also one of the top scorers alongside Nesperos and Chuatico.
Definitely, it doesn't show that she's a rookie. And of course, we've been through that phase wherein the school or the chance of playing in the big leagues has been our dream, and now it's coming to a reality. Sometimes you have to shake yourself to wake up and see that it's no longer a dream, but it's right in front of you.
Hermosura playing fearlessly, considering she is only a rookie. A lot ahead, or a lot in store for this young girl. But the veteran Kat Santos taking over. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Good target by Kat Santos. That set was a little bit off, actually, pero hinabol niya.
Free ball here for the Lady Stags. Kat Santos with a drop. Kat Santos tries again. And a lucky break.
Lucky shot for Kat Santos. Sending Isan Esperos to swim for that ball.
With the help of the net. Serve goes wide for Gonzalez.
Ateneo would want to change things up here. Since kanina pa medyo nababasa na ng San Sebastian yung mga plays ng Ateneo and kung saan nila dadalhin yung bola if ever they got set up.
Another service also thrown away by Ateneo.
Momentum still hasn't changed here for Ateneo.
Nisperos with the attack. She gets a point, much needed on the side of Ateneo.
Aggressive attack by Isan Esperos, soaring from the open. Kat Santos was actually there, pero nagdalawang isip siya kung kukunin niya yung bola.
Deadlock at 11. Ramos from the middle. Chuatico from the opposite. And cross court is successful for Chuatico.
High contact on that attack by Chuatico. See the intention to place that ball into that corner.
Kat Santos adjusts and delivers.
Selga has not read Kat Santos yet. Even they've seen already each other for the past 3 sets.
Good receive. Nisperos, that one. No check touch.
Loose ball by Nisperos. Sets a little bit off having Cortez talking to her spikers here. She might want to make some adjustments.
Back-to-back attack errors for Nisperos.
She's under the ball and a little bit late for her attack.
Chuatico this time. Soft touch, but gets the point.
Good placement by Chuatico, targeting the right person on the side of the Ladies Tags. Chuatico's been doing a good job here in playing her position at the opposite. Minsan nakikita mong kinakapa pa, but then she does a good job at adjusting.
Balahadia, combination play.
I love it that San Sebastian already is gaining confidence to make risky plays here in our set. And of course, kudos to that good reception coming from the libero.
But also credits to Balahadia, who has been steady all throughout this match as a playmaker for San Sebastian.
Let's see now what Ateneo will do with the advantage of getting that free point from the unforced error of the Ladies Tags.
Balahadia chooses Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets that through the block.
Loose block by Chuatico. And good check ball by Gonzalez.
Second technical timeout. Score is 16-14. San Sebastian with the lead.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Unli projects, plans, play, game. With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back from the second technical timeout. Score is 16-14. This time, San Sebastian College of Recoletos with the lead by 2 points.
Ateneo still struggling to take that momentum on their side, while San Sebastian is now gaining confidence to do risky plays on their end.
What a hit from Hermosura, but good chase coming from Ramos. Oh, and a miscommunication.
Successful conversion by San Sebastian. Might I say, that was good effort by Ramos there, taking that ball with just one hand.
Gonzalez playing textbook volleyball. Nothing too flashy, but really delivering the points here, or delivering for San Sebastian. Abraham. De Leon with a save. Balahadia doing a great job losing the Ateneo blockers. Ball still alive here. Balahadia to Abraham. And there was a touch at the net by Ateneo.
That touch is called on Hermosura. I think Isa Nisperos isn't 100%. She is quite feeling something, and we've seen it every time she's been zoomed in.
What a hit again by Hermosura, but great defense by the Lady Stags. Chance ball. De Leon, quick attack.
Perfect chance ball, courtesy of Isa Nisperos. And a quick zero tempo hit by De Leon to set the tone right for Ateneo.
We need to be seeing more of these plays for
Yeah.
Ateneo.
Well, De Leon was one of those aggressive players coming off from the high school division. So they might want to take advantage of that, given that she has that confidence to play in the middle.
Definitely activate her more.
Yeah. Now, Ateneo is down by 4 still, Kayla. And San Sebastian is just having a good time here.
And we're already in the crunch time of our set. But Ateneo with a response.
Probably heard us saying to activate De Leon more.
Her conversion rate is very high.
She's a high leaper, and she actually wasn't a volleyball player before. She played for athletics as well.
Which explains the athleticism that she has. But Gonzalez again continuing to be a force for the Lady Stags.
Nice reception by Nisperos, or should I say, the blockings of Ateneo were a little bit off and too much on the down the line.
Cortez to Nisperos, and Balahadia denies Nisperos at the net.
No coverage for Ateneo here.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Ateneo still struggling to bounce back and put the momentum on their side. Still down by 5, Kayla.
Better passing. De Leon again.
I think They want to capitalize now on the Leon, but sad part is she's going to the back now.
This cool play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. De Leon so far, high efficiency rate with those quick attacks, but Kat Santos just unstoppable here for San Sebastian.
Selga, on the other hand, hasn't adjusted much on that Kat Santos attack. Parang si Kat Santos pahaba ng pahaba yung set yung laro. Mas nagkakaroon siya ng energy.
Kat Santos with 16 points already alongside Gonzalez's 11 and Garcia with 6. Rob Celia, immediate impact from the bench.
Now, Catherine Cortez to serve for Ateneo. Rob Celia has to do 2 times the effort here.
Ateneo's blockers late on that transition. Point for Ateneo.
Lucky point for Ateneo. Miscommunication on the side of San Sebastian with that drop ball and misreception.
Supposedly an easy ball
Yeah.
coming from Nisperos, but the Lady Stag's not in place. Almost an ace. Free ball for the Blue Eagles. Rob Celia from the middle. Kat Santos breaking down the block once more.
Kat Santos, still a firepower here for San Sebastian. Rob Celia out again for Ateneo.
Selga quickly comes back in for Celia. Chuatico denied at the net. Coverage was there. Drop ball by Nisperos. Kat Santos.
Kat Santos leading the team. And of course, living up to her words a while ago. She wants to leave a legacy here for San Sebastian.
That puts the Lady Stags at set point. No room for error on the side of the Blue Eagles. But Nisperos saves a set point. Let's see if they can hold on or if San Sebastian will force a 5th set.
Isa Nisperos bears the pressure again of committing a perfect serve.
Balahadia, combination play. And Kat Santos closes this 4th set and forces a 5th and deciding set.
Good set coming from Balahadia, activating Kat Santos in the middle. Was a familiar play because they did it also a while ago. But then Ateneo wasn't ready for that hit still.
The Lady Stags take set number 4, 25-20. Set number 5 in just a bit.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with a Super League meal deal now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with a Super League meal deal. Set number 4, Jelena. A slow start once again for Ateneo. Kat Santos, Gonzalez, and Ramos just too hot to handle for the Blue Eagles.
Well, both teams really did a lot of adjustments all throughout the game, but it was San Sebastian who took things onto another level, being more risky in plays and even polishing their receptions. And as we can see here in our statistics, 17 attacks coming from Ateneo, 16 from the Ladies Tags, 2 blocks coming from San Sebastian, 1 ace coming from San Sebastian, and errors of Ateneo is 6, while San Sebastian has only 3.
Kat Santos playing her last game here in the Shakey Super League as a super senior with 19 points, 18 of those coming from attacks and 1 coming from the service line. Set number 5 now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's.
Jenna Hora setting the tone for Ateneo early in this set. And Kayla, we have to remember that this is only out of 15. So the one who gets to the 8th mark first would most likely be getting that momentum until the end of the match.
Good start for Ateneo. Service ace, 2-0. Balahadia underhand set to Kat. And Kat again breaking down the walls, scoring 10 points in just set number 4 alone.
And that makes her points 20 now here in our game.
Service ace for the playmaker.
Ateneo struggling with the reception here.
Balahadia so far a very effective setter for San Sebastian. Jenna Hora, but ball still in play. Hora will try again, this time and off speed. Kat Santos with the drop ball. Abraham with the drop as well. No follow-ups on that first touch.
Miscommunication on the side of Ateneo. That was actually Hermasura's ball already since it was checked by the blockers.
Service ace for Balahadia.
Reception problems for Ateneo, giving the chance for San Sebastian.
Ateneo struggling with the reception, but Hora stops the bleeding.
Hora with that powerful attack. No one actually blocked on the side of San Sebastian, allowed Hora to just place that ball into their floor. And now the Leon is in front. Let's see how Cortez would take that into their advantage.
Another point from the Lady Stags.
Lady Stags just outsmarting the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
So far, momentum, energy, and things really just looking good on the side of the Lady Stags. Abraham also chipping in 9 markers of her own. So a collective effort so far from San Sebastian. Hora. No touch. That one goes to San Sebastian.
A little bit of an overwhelming feeling here that I can sense in the side of Ateneo. Just probably trying to tone down their emotions, but it goes the other way around.
You can see
makikita
actually
mo,
from
na they're putting so much pressure on themselves to tone down that excitement or that agitation into the game, but it just doesn't work on how they want it to work. Well, on the other side of the court rather, you could see that San Sebastian is just enjoying their game and having fun.
You can definitely feel and see the difference in the aura of both teams.
Ooh, communication between De Leon and Chuatico.
Those points have to be frustrating. It's honestly a waste. And 3 points for the opponent. Just those communication errors. Chuatico from the middle. No touch.
Check ball.
No touch. Called by the referees. Some clarifications here.
Change court. We're at the 8-point mark now. And Ateneo still not doing a good job at adjustments. Just causing much more error to be played on their part. While San Sebastian is just trying to be light here.
Well, San Sebastian leads by 4.
Well, if I were San Sebastian now, I would really take this opportunity because since when was the last time that San Sebastian or an NCAA team won over Ateneo here?
The timeout called by Coach Sergio. Let's listen in. So far, Janina, what has been the change that the Lady Stags were able to make in this 5th set, which is why their score is like this?
Well, the Lady Stags have been playing very lightly, very enthusiastic, and I love how they would recover every after point that they would lose to Ateneo. And of course, not to mention, I think one of the biggest factors that would affect this game is that late substitution during the 3rd set, or the late reinforcement during that 3rd set, which has caused the momentum to shift to Ateneo.
This time Gonzalez again on that last sequence, seeing a huge gap on the defense of Ateneo. Great decision to go for that drop, and back-to-back points for Gonzalez.
Ramos still in the service area, bringing out hard services.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now. That's the thing here with San Sebastian. Usually, it's honestly just a Kat Santos leading the
Yeah.
offense. But in this match in particular, you have Abraham stepping up, Ramos in the middle, Gonzalez and Santos on the wings.
And let's just say it's a good balance of playmaking that's happening right now. Since, of course, Kat Santos, one of the top guns that you have to look out for here in the competition, is already a given. But once everything works out, seeing from our last statistics in the fourth set as well, with just 3 errors coming from San Sebastian, is a big deal that they had a lot of changes inside the court. It has caused them to win that set.
Huge lead here for the Lady Stags. Hermosura. Balahadya chooses Gonzalez, and Gonzalez again continuing to be a force here for San Sebastian.
Gonzalez taking advantage of the trouble that Ateneo is facing right now to close the block in.
Hey, remember, it's okay. What you need to do? You need to return anything. Our service will work very good, and we receive a C balls. You know what the team play, but this stop cannot stop. Okay?
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Well, Ateneo needs a lot of motivation right now, should I say, Kayla, since they're down by 7 in a very crucial part here.
Hermosura again through the block.
Hermosura taking things into her hands, shooting out a fireball there.
Good way to come out of that timeout. Quick conversion. Although she commits a service error.
Costly error by Hermosura. Now, the Lady Stags are just 2 points away from taking the set and taking this game.
Cortez back set to Chuatico. Asks for it again. Santos. Tsunashima finds the line.
Good target by Tsunashima down the line. And of course, utilizing that check ball, causing confusion on the defense of Ateneo. Oh, San Sebastian rather.
Tsunashima seemingly quiet in the past few sets. Tsunashima will try, and she gets that point.
Getting her momentum here and the right gameplay. I could see it from here that she's taking things into her hands, you know, commanding her teammates to execute better, to play carefully.
Santos asks for a check, and she gets it.
There is a check ball off the hands of Cortez. As called by the line judge, but some clarifications here.
Our officials and line judges discussing crucial call, actually. As if the point stays with the Lady Stags, they are at match point. Tsunashima discussing with Coach Serio.
Some frustrations.
Match point now for the Lady Stags. that does it for the San Sebastian College of Recoletos. Lady Stags, Kat Santos, and her squad win from behind in 5 thrilling sets versus the Blue Eagles.
What a statement win for San Sebastian here in our tournament. And we could really see the effort that the girls of the San Sebastian has put into this match, coming from a very far off score and a lead of Ateneo by 2 sets. They were able to bounce back and change that momentum, do a lot of corrections, and even enforce much more confidence into playing the game of volleyball.
And what a way for Kat Santos to end her playing year with the Lady Stags. In the first 2 sets, it really looked like Ateneo was going to win this game, but San Sebastian really made it a point to come alive in that 3rd set, and from there, they just dictated the pace of the game until they finally closed it out here in the 5th set.
And of course, we have to give credit where credit is due, since a lot of improvement also happened in the defense of San Sebastian, which we could have seen na binasa nila ng maayos si Hermosura, De Leon, Chuatico, that Ateneo really had a hard time to get a point from coming off from their offense or coming off from their attacks.
Final score is 19-25, 20-25, 25-17, 25-20, and 15-8. 5 sets. And in favor of San Sebastian College of Recoletos. We'll be back for statistics and MVP of the match in just a short bit.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's creamy spinach pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Final score is 19-25, 20-25, 25-17, 25-20, and 15-18 in favor of the San Sebastian College of Recoletos Lady Stags. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Our MVP of the match is none other than graduating Kat Santos.
Well, she contributed big points in this match, but not only that, also the heart to win the game, and of course the motivation that she gave to her teammates.
Let's hear from Kat Santos and Fiona Bacani.
Ayan, so kasama nga po natin ngayon ang ating MVP of the match, none other than Kat Santos. Kat, congratulations! Grabe, kanina, you were down 2 sets. Ano yung tumatakbo sa isip nyo nung 3rd set na nagpabuhay sa loob nyo para maipanalo itong laban na to?
Hindi po talaga namin ina-expect tong game na to, pero talaga pong ine-effortan po namin yung game namin ngayon. Nagtulong-tulong po kami. Natalo po kami ng 2 set, pero sinabi po ni Coach Clint na i-enjoy po namin yung game na to.
Ngayon naman, Kat. Alam ko, kanina nag-usap tayo before the game. Very emotional nga itong game na to para sa inyo. It's your last game here at the Shakey Super League. And syempre, as a senior, you've made so many memories with the team. Kanina, sabi mo rin na kung hindi nyo man to maipanalo, basta mabigyan nyo ng magandang laban ng Ateneo. Pero andito ka ngayon na ipanalo nyo as a senior on your last day here at the SSL. Anong nararamdaman mo?
Mixed emotion po, masaya, malungkot. Parang ngayon po, parang mas masaya po, masaya. Yun po. Ayun lang, ate.
Meron ka pa bang lasting words or message, especially for your teammates na may iwan mo pagka-graduate mo after this year?
Papatay ko muna po yung family ko, Bora family, Santos family, Paraiso family, and sa mayor po namin si Mayor Christian at sa teammates ko po na nagtulong-tulong po talaga at effort na manalo ngayong game na to.
And so ngayon naman, Kat, syempre, dahil MVP of the match ka, meron ka rin gifts from Shakey. So congratulations! Ayan. Okay, so thank you so much and congratulations once again to Kat Santos and the rest of the San Sebastian Ladies Tags. A well-deserved win after that thrilling 5 sets. Now that's all from us over here. Back to you, Kayla and Jelena.
Congratulations again, Kat Santos, and thank you to Fiona Bacani as well. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Only 5G. Stay connected for only 85 pesos for 3 days. Load now through the Smart app. Janina, set number 1. Ateneo taking that set, and that was really contributions from Chua, Tico, and Hermosura. On the other side for San Sebastian, of course, some contributions we saw from Abraham and Gonzalez. And we didn't even see Kat Santos that much in that first set. Moving on to our second set, Nispero served as the spark plug for the Blue Eagles, and she really stepped up in this second set in particular. We saw some contributions as well from Giselle and Jigha, but overall, Ateneo really dominating this set 25-20, even if they had a slow start.
Well, of course, that was the event that changed during the third set because there was a lot of momentum shifting that led to the win of San Sebastian, having that 8-point lead by San Sebastian and late reinforcement of the Ateneo Lady Eagles of their veteran players and much more experienced players. And a lot of errors committed during that set to lead us to 25-17. But it was also a different story in set number 4. Ateneo was trying to get that impactful start coming from a loss on the third set, wanting an aggressive, much more aggressive, but it turned out to be a different thing on their end, giving much more pressure to them, while the Ladies Tags were just playing fun volleyball, leading us to 25-20. And for our closing set, what a whirlwind of emotions coming from Kat Santos, wanting to leave that legacy to San Sebastian here in SSL. And of course, we have to give credit to Hermosura for giving such a good fight here in terms of defense as well as attack points. But it was much more of a collaborative effort on the side of San Sebastian that led them to a win of 15-8 here.
So 5 thrilling sets and a win from behind for San Sebastian. What a way to end her SSL career here. That's Kat Santos. As we take a look at our match statistics,
we have 62 points coming from attacks for Ateneo, 58 coming from San Sebastian, 2 blocks from Ateneo, 4 from San Sebastian, 7 big aces from Ateneo, and 8 big aces from San Sebastian. But errors had a big difference with 34 for Ateneo and 24 for San Sebastian here in our game.
Well, up next, we have one more match for this Friday afternoon. The National University Lady Bulldogs take on the Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Don't go away. We have one more game in store for you.